Today's lesson, we're going to be taking a look at solving a variety of equations. So we're going to start out with a simple one. It's linear. This should look familiar. It's a complicated linear, but for pre-calculus, this is a very simple equation for us to solve. So we've got 8x plus 16 minus 6x minus 3. Common mistake is students lose that negative, equals 2x plus 10. Combining like terms on the left-hand side, we've got 2x plus 13 equals 2x plus 10. So when we subtract 2x from both sides, we have 13 equals 10, which is not true, so there is no solution. We can represent that with the empty set. Next, we're going to take a look at rational equations. So what we have to be careful of is once we get a solution, we have to go back and check it in the original equation to make sure it doesn't make the equation undefined or any part of the equation undefined. So in this case, it's relatively simple. X can't equal 0. So we can kind of keep that in the back of our minds as we try and solve this. First thing we want to do is just get rid of the denominator. Nobody likes working with fractions. Not true. I actually like working with fractions. I find them fun. But that's just me. Most people, most normal people, right, don't like working with fractions. So if we multiply everything by the common denominator, that will get rid of our fractions. So we're going to multiply every term by x. So what happens on our first term is it cancels, leaving us with 15 minus 4x equals 6 plus 3x. Combining our like terms, I'm going to add 4x to both sides, subtracting 6, and dividing by 7. Now when we started, we said x can't equal 0. Well, we didn't get 0, so we're good. X equals 9/7 is our solution. Now the common denominator on this one is quite a bit more complicated than the common denominator on the last one. So we're going to have to multiply everything by the quantity x minus 1 times the quantity 3x plus 1. So think about multiplying all three of those by that same denominator. The first term, the x minus 1's will cancel. So we're left with 4 times the quantity 3x plus 1. The second term, the 3x plus 1's cancel. So we've got 6 times the quantity x minus 1. And on the right-hand side, the 3x plus 1's cancel again. So we've got 15 times x minus 1. Simplifying, 12x plus 4 plus 6x minus 6 equals 15x minus 15. Combining like terms on the left-hand side, we get 18x minus 2, subtracting 15x from both sides and adding 2 to both sides at the same time, and dividing by 3. Now to check our solution, think about the domain restrictions in our original equation. X cannot equal 1, that's not what we got, and x cannot equal negative 1/3. That's not what we got either, so x equals negative 13/3 is our solution.